They're redoing the playground in the park. Usually this bench is occupied by a lot of people watching their kids, but this is one of the rare times when nobody has been sitting here because there's no playground. But they set up looks like volleyball. I think that's volleyball. And they play that all day long. Somebody is on that volleyball net. Yeah, it's really warm here today. So this is in the shade of this tree. This is probably why it's occupied all the time. It's a nice shaded area. Yeah, this is getting towards the end of summer. Soon the grass will be green again, as soon as it starts raining. Yeah, I think it'll be raining soon. Looks like there's a low tide in the park. Wow. It's a fast-moving ship over there and a sailboat. I think that must be a ferry. I'm going to go and walk along the beach, I think, today. This is pretty warm out. I haven't walked on the beach for a while. I'm going to see what it looks like. The trail is well worn now. A lot of people go to the beach with their dogs. I can smell the brine of the salt water that's evaporated. I really smell the strong, I smell the strong scent of brine because it's low tide. I'm gonna go and sit on that. I think there's I think there's a log. Well, there used to be a log. I'm gonna go see if it's still there and sit on the log. Okay, so I'm almost at the beach level. And I could see where people have walked over there. They go fishing. And I can hear the hammers. Somebody is doing some kind of construction over there. So let me go and walk along the beach. Yeah, it's very low tide right now. It's like a marsh. Just rocks. Rocks and sand. So there is a log up here. I'm gonna go and sit on the log. Well, I noticed a lot of green, and that's seaweed. I believe that's seaweed, pieces of seaweed that's been washed up to shore. Yeah, it's seaweed. Oh, there's a heron out there. That shows how shallow the water is. I'm gonna go and sit on that log. And there's a lot of sand on the log. A lot of sand. Gotta brush off a spot and sit down. Oh, there's a foghorn. The foghorn usually goes off at 10:30 every day. Goes off a few times. I think they test it. They have to test. Yeah, they have to test the foghorn. Soon it'll be foggy over here. Well, I'm sitting on the rock. There's too much sand to brush off. I think once it starts raining, it'll clear off a lot of the sand. It's really warm here today. Very humid. Usually there's people with dogs over here, but the water's pretty low. I think I'll head back up the trail now. Two big ships are passing each other. They are coming really close together because it's low tide and it's not very deep. I don't think I've ever seen a green ship. Yeah, they're pretty close to shore. Must be deep in that area. The ship is going pretty fast. It's really warm out here today. I think I'm gonna walk along the beach here too. I haven't walked on this beach for a while because usually there's someone with dogs down there. I don't see any dogs right now. I think because it's so low tide. So yeah, I'm gonna go and see what that beach looks like. Well, I see some poppies. I think this is probably the first poppies of the year that I've seen. California poppies. Yeah, they're pretty. There's some over there. Yeah, I think they're starting to bloom now. There's a crow over there. A crow or a raven? Eating something. I don't think I've seen one over there yet before. So, yeah, I'm gonna go see what it was eating, if it's still there. I don't see what it was eating. Maybe it was eating a little piece of seaweed. The water is, it's not so low, so I think some of you can have a dog out here, even though they're not supposed to. They bring them anyway, off the leash. Yeah. So, it's just really warm out here. There's no cool breeze at all. There's a breeze, but it's a warm breeze. I'm going to see if I can walk over to that fishing area on the other side of this spit of land here. Yeah, it's just a lot of rocks and some birds. Yeah, the birds are feeding in the shallows. It's pecking into the sand. Oh, it looks like it's got a bad leg. I know how it feels. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking. Usually when I come here, there's always somebody fishing and sitting on this makeshift bench here because it's in the shade, and now I feel a cool breeze. So yeah, it's a good place. Good place to sit and rest. It's very comfortable here. Oh, here come some people now. Yeah, it doesn't stay vacant long down here. And there's a lot of people coming with dogs now. There's just a lot of people that come early for walks. Not everybody goes to church. I heard a lot of flies, and I was like, what is that noise? And then I looked over and saw the scales. And this appears to be where they clean the guts from the fish. On this nice place to sit, they clean in the fish. Yeah, it's pretty gross. So they leave the guts, and now there's flies and wasps all over it. Yeah, pretty gross. Yeah, that's pretty gross. So there's just this one little area to sit until it rains and cleans it all up. Yeah, I don't want to get stung by a wasp. I think these are wasps. Yeah, I think I'm going to head on back up the trail here. Yeah, I think that's probably my walk for today.